In this situation, what we want to do is we want to create a template using formulas so that we can copy and paste the data set in, and it will automatically spit out a unique listing. Now we could do something similar by making use of the remove duplicates button, but we want to actually create a formula that does it. We don't have to remember every time what is and isn't a duplicate. So the way to do this, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to insert some columns here. Now in this case, a duplicate is where all of these columns are the same. So the first thing we have to do is make use of our concatenate, and we're going to say create a unique column by joining all those together. We can copy and paste that down. The next thing we then need to do is identify which instance of a duplicate we're looking at. So in this case, we're going to use the COUNTIF formula. And what we're going to tell Excel is look at a moving range. So you'll see I've highlighted it and I've said go A2 to A2, and I'll put $signs on the first one. And what is the criteria? What is it looking for? I'm going to say look over there. When I copy it down, you'll notice it goes 1, 1, 1, 1. Then there's a 2. What that is telling us is this unique reference, that row there, it's the second time it's seen it, because you can see it's over here. So that's quite useful. But now what we need to do is create something that will tell us that we want to see that one, but we don't want to see any of these. We want to build a formula perhaps over here to do it automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a unique listing. I'm going to make use of an if function. What I'm going to say is look at that cell there. Is it equal to 1? If it is equal to 1, then what it can do is take the cell above and add 1. But if it's not, just take the cell above. Just to show you what that's going to do. So when I copy it down, notice it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7. And because this is a duplicate, it just repeats 7 again and again. And then when the new item comes, it goes 8, 9. That's a duplicate, so it repeats itself. Now that we've created this, we've effectively got a unique listing here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here. I'm just going to create a table. We'll just do that many for now. And I'm going to make use of a function called VLOOKUP. So what this VLOOKUP is saying is please look up, please find the number 1. Where must it find it? It must find it in this table over here. You must just remember to put the $signs on. What column are we going to use? Just to make it easier, I'm going to tell it to look up there, and I will address it shortly. And the range lookup is false. And the last thing I just want to do is just put this with the correct $sign. So when I say OK, I'm just going to put 2 over here. So what I've done here is the formula is saying look up the number 1 in this table, and because we've created unique identifiers, it finds the 1 and it pulls through column 2. Copy that across. Just go one more. You can see this over here has shown it is a date, but it's been formatted as a number. I'm just going to quickly use a format I prefer. Copy this, paste it. So what you'll see is it goes 1, 2, 3 up to number 7, which is this one here. The next one it looks for is 8, so it skips all the duplicates and pulls through number 8. So the way the VLOOKUP works is it'll go along, it'll find the first 7, ignore the rest. And what we can now do, we can just copy this. You'll see at some point all the NAs come. We can remove them or put a formula around it. And what we have is now a template where next month we can copy and paste the data in, and it'll automatically turn into a unique list, which we can then use in other calculations.